Thank you so much, Chairman Smith, and to all of my Ways and Means Republican colleagues and the dedicated committee and staff for your work on this landmark legislation, which actually delivers for American families, workers, and small businesses. As a member of Ways and Means, we were tasked with leading the charge to build on the successes of President Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act and deliver meaningful tax relief for hardworking Americans and their families. And as someone who voted yes on the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, from upstate New York, there has been nothing in legislation better for upstate New York than the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for our small business community, our farmers, and our middle-income taxpayers and lower-income taxpayers. And I'm looking forward to making these permanent in so many ways. It's been a long and winding road to get where we are today, and House Republicans on this committee have spent countless hours deliberating these changes together, poring over data, numbers, making informed decisions, and meeting with individuals and businesses and communities in our districts and across the country. President Trump's Tax Cuts and Jobs Act led to the strongest American economy in decades, and we are poised to extend critical tax relief for American workers, the very people who work for me and their families, and include new policies that will drive growth and economic prosperity, something we lacked over the last 4 years. I commend the chairman for leading and crafting this bill, an unenviable task, considering the difficult choices that had to be made to get this here in a partisan way, because not a single Democrat in this entire Capitol complex will vote for tax cuts for the American people. While we would like to see all of the work that we have done come to fruition, we acknowledge the reality that we are working within limited parameters and that individual priorities do not take precedence over ensuring the American families, workers, and businesses do not face tax hikes in 2026. While this is an impressive package, I join my colleagues in expressing concern over the wind down of the 45U nuclear power production tax credit. Nuclear power represents nearly a quarter of New York's electrical supply, and my district in central and western New York is home to all 4 of New York's reactors. Those reactors are critical to the baseload power of our region and our state and should be considered separately from our conversations on renewable energy. This is an issue that I will continue to work with the chairman and to ensure that continued success in the nuclear sector. And before I close, there's many issues that I would like to highlight. Some, I can't list them all, but there are many. And these were priorities that unfortunately did not get in the package because of the limited space. And I will continue to work with the chairman and our team to pass. First of all, the permanency of the New Markets Tax Credit, co-sponsored by Representative Sewell of Alabama, which has been a critical tool for economic development in rural districts like mine. Ensuring that domestically manufactured fuel cells are treated on par with other initiatives under the Electricity Investment Tax Credit. Supporting technologies and energy delivery options like fuel cells that can deliver on-site power will continue our country's efforts to prevail in the artificial intelligence war with China, ensure the resilience of America's energy infrastructure, and to combat the absurdity and catastrophic policies in states like mine in New York, where energy intelligence is not available. Also, the Motorsports Fairness Act, which will sustain the long-term financial health of motorsports facilities by making that 7-year cost recovery period permanent. The PAR Act, which modernizes the tax code's so-called sin list by striking golf courses, especially small family-owned entities that are dotted all across New York State, and allowing their eligibility for financing using tax-exempt bonds. I sure hope the president, who's an avid golfer, will consider making golf great again in the state of New York. The BASIC Act promotes further investment in establishing new production facilities to manufacture semiconductors, which will spur job growth in advanced science, technology, engineering, and manufacturing, as well as ensure that the United States can compete globally and maintain its technological dominance over adversaries like China. This is critically important to Central New York. And also, high-quality charter schools act to expand school choice by creating a new tax credit for charitable contributions to nonprofit charter school organizations. And last on my list, but certainly not the last, many others I haven't included, but really important to my district is the Susan Muffley Act, to restore Delphi's salaried employees' pensions. They've waited for decades for Congress to provide reprieve, and this reconciliation bill is a great opportunity to deliver it. I urge the Education and Workforce Committee to take this bill up under their perspective title of the One Big Beautiful Bill. And I want to again thank the chairman and all of my colleagues on the Republican side of the Ways and Means Committee to bring us to where we are today. And I look forward to supporting this bill with enthusiasm for American families and workers, those especially who reside in New York's 24th Congressional District. And with that, I yield back.